The women's 200-meter dash at the 2024 Razorback Invitational was blazing fast. In the spotlight stands Shawnti Jackson and Amber Anning, representing the University of Arkansas, and JaMeesia Ford from the University of South Carolina. These three ladies threw down absolute hammers in the women's 200. Let's break down their performances and take an in-depth look at their races. Up first, representing the University of Arkansas, we have Shawnti Jackson. In Heat 12, Lane 5, the freshman sensation exploded out of the blocks as the race commenced, swiftly maneuvering around the first curve. Establishing an early lead down the backstretch, Jackson displayed remarkable control over her pace. Approaching the second curve, Jackson maintained her acceleration, refusing to let up. As she entered the final stretch, it was all Jackson, crossing the finish line with a blistering time of 22.77 seconds in the 200 meters, securing victory in her heat. This impressive performance not only places Jackson third in the NCAA rankings, but also ranks her fourth globally in this event. Up next is Amber Anning, representing the University of Arkansas in Heat 12, Lane 6. Since transferring from LSU to Arkansas, Anning has been on a steady ascent, aiming for a formidable indoor season. The seasoned senior exploded out of the blocks, seizing the lead around the first curve with her distinctive long stride, firmly in command down the backstretch. Entering the second curve, Anning maintained her momentum, pushing through with determination. The final stretch belonged entirely to Anning, crossing the finish line in a rapid 22.60 seconds in the 200 meters, clinching victory in her heat. This remarkable time not only secures Anning the second spot in the NCAA rankings and ranks her second globally, but also breaks the British national record in the 200 meters. Later in the meet, Anning delivered an impressive performance, clocking in at 50.56 seconds in the 400 meters, a time that not only leads the NCAA, but also positions her as a potential global contender. And last, but certainly not least, let's welcome the electrifying JaMeesia Ford from the University of South Carolina. Bursting onto the scene in Heat 13, Lane 4, this 19-year-old powerhouse has already made waves, leading the NCAA in the 300 meters. The true freshman exploded out of the blocks with the force of a hurricane, gracefully navigating the first curve. With a commanding lead down the backstretch, Ford showcased unparalleled control over her pace. Approaching the second curve, her determination blazed a path as she refused to relent. Entering the final stretch, it was a display of sheer dominance, with Ford crossing the finish line in a lightning-fast 22.58 seconds in the 200 meters, seizing victory in her heat. This remarkable feat not only cements Ford's position as #1 in the NCAA rankings, but also propels her to the pinnacle globally in this event. Ford's prowess extends beyond the 200 meters, leaving spectators on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating her future performances and potential challengers. With each stride, JaMeesia Ford of the University of South Carolina ignites excitement and leaves an indelible mark with her extraordinary talent and unmatched speed. And there you have it, folks, some of the fastest women's 200 meters in the world. Don't forget to like and subscribe for my track and field content. Until next time, goodbye. Get on track and stay in your lane.